and you've always had a really strong fate line. And and it kind of comes, and then it stops, and it breaks, and it starts again.
Mm-hmm.
It's as though, I usually read that, you started going to school for one thing, and then you shifted your major, and there's another shift as well, and I don't know if that is happening.
So that could be a future thing, or?
It could be, but there's been some major shifts in the things that you've decided you wanted to do with your life, But it's good. Have you got any questions?
You had mentioned before the success line.
Success. Oh, I had mentioned there was a question that most people
you would ask would be success.
And what do I think? How successful could you be? You're very stubborn. You could be stubborn. You could be willful. And those are two tools that can work very well. Because being stubborn means you'll not back down. You'll not give up. And being willful, sometimes it can be unhealthy, but at the same time, it can be what we need to get us through and to allow us to charge, charge forward. So you have that. You have an incredibly, here it dips down into more creativity, but your headline on this hand is very strong, and it forks right at the end, and we call that a writer's fork. And what that means is one part of that headline comes straight, and the other part dips down more to the moon. And we read that you are able to think very creatively and yet be level-headed. Some people are extremely creative and yet can't do anything with it because their head is in the clouds. And you don't have that problem. You could take that creativity and make it work for you. So you have... and you certainly have the emotion the fire, to fuel that. So you certainly have a palm that would say to me, you have the ability to be extremely successful. The only, I don't even really see many bars that would indicate any sort of insecurities, this hugs and kisses maybe a little. You have a little line that comes down. A little line that comes down and is parallel to the lifeline. We call it a Dutch uncle. And it could be an uncle, it could be an aunt, it could be a guardian angel, it could be a mentor, it could be somebody that you know, somebody that you don't know. It's something that helps you out in life. So just kind of helping you along. So, other than these little lines that say you like hugs and kisses, I see nothing else in your life that suggests that you need anything else. You have no lines of insecurity.
So my life is perfect.
His life is, you have a little worry there, a little too much worry, You worry too much. But other than that, you have a nice palm. Sometimes I look at palms and I go, I say, oh, your life has never been easy. But you don't have, I don't see any boxes, I don't see anything I don't see any hard issues. Is it close?
Pretty close.
Good.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, what was it? Is this the first time you've had your palm
Yes,
read?
first time.
What did you expect it to be? Like, was it?
I expected it, like you said, the crystal ball and this is your love life and you're going to die and.
Well, I'm glad that it wasn't like that. Yes. I'm glad that you have a very good palm. We're going to take a quick break to let our studio audience get back into the. What does this mean? There's no one on the phone. There's someone on the phone? How come my line's not lit up? Maybe because you told me to get rid of the phone.
It's not plugged in.
Yeah, is the phone plugged in, maybe?
Thanks for letting me read.
Oh, wow, we've got 2 calls. Damn duct tape didn't work. Hi, you're on The Experience.
Hi, Steve. It's Karen.
Hey.
How are ya?
Fine. Well, now that the phone's working.
Okay. We don't want you to end the show, though.
I'm not going to end the show. What are you talking about?
Next year.
Oh, no, what I was talking about was Y2K.
I know.
Oh.
Hey, where does Linda teach this? I could do this at work all day.
Yes, Karen does nails. You could have been here today. We needed someone to do her nails. She's talked about doing or she's been thinking about doing a class. But if you want some information on how to actually have this done, do you do readings out of your home, or do you go to people's home, or?
Actually, I would be open to going to people's homes if people wanted to do parties. But so many people have asked me to teach this that I'm starting to break down, and I think
do
that
a
I'm going
class?
to do a course. Yeah.
Okay. Well, if you want some information, we do have information on the upcoming, or how you can get in touch with Linda, and that is by either calling area code 978-297-4502, or you can send her a letter, P.O. Box 608, Air Mass 01432-0608. So does that help you, Karen?
Yes.
Cool.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Hi, you're on The Experience.
Yes, I was wondering if Linda could do any reading over the phone.
Well, I think with palmistry, you need to see the palm.
Is there a specific line or something on your hand that you'd like a question answered on?
Yes. I've been married 26 years. I'm a Taurus. And I was wondering if I'm going to stay married with my husband.
Are you happy?
No.
What did you say?
No.
Then don't. That's my suggestion. You know, the hard thing is I'm a Taurus as well, and change is so difficult. I think it comes even tougher for a Taurus. And so it's easy to sit back and go, well, don't stay in something you're not happy with, but it's even harder to change. And I would have to see your hand.
Is there any way I could get a reading from you at my home?
Well, again, that information up there, if you'd like to contact her, is 978-297-4502, and I guess you would just leave, either if not speaking with you directly, can leave a message on the machine, and she can get back to you.
Okay, there's no way I could come down to the place and see her tonight?
No, unfortunately, we're really short on time, and that's not possible, unfortunately. However, with the classes that you might be offering and some of the other ideas that she may have, you might want to give her a call and talk a little bit about it.
Okay.
Okay? All right, you're welcome. Thanks.
I will say this. As I was saying earlier about the marriage lines that come across and cut across the hand like this, if a line comes across and forks, we call it a divorce line. And that doesn't necessarily mean, though, that it's a divorce of a spouse. You could be changing a career. So it's very hard to read. And probably the hardest part of palmistry is to put it all together. You know, it's easy to read the lines individually, but it's very, very different to put it all together. And unless I saw the whole palm, I couldn't really say.
Hi, you're on The Experience.
Hello, hi. I used to work with Linda years ago. I just want to say hi. This is Karen.
Hi, Karen.
Hi.
Karen Deemy.
Right.
I know you.
Yeah, I thought I recognized you, but I just want to say hi and good luck and nice to see you and everything.
That's delightful. Thanks for calling, Karen. You take good care.
Okay, yeah, bye.
Thanks for the call. Bye.
Such a small world.
343-3130 is the number. If you got some questions or comments on palmistry, tonight's topic, you can feel free to give us a call on that. We've got, about 11 minutes or so left. And we're going to take a really quick break, and then we will be right back, so don't go anywhere.